clothes you wear to that job?
Well, it's business casual, but it's a lot more casual. Like you can, there's like a fundraiser that you can make a donation to. It's basically their way of extorting money so you can wear jeans.
Yeah.
And then I don't even take advantage of it. It's like $10 every paycheck, so $20 a month I pay to wear jeans to work, and then I don't even do it.
Oh.
Yeah, it's absolutely real.
Huh.
I keep meaning to not do that. And I don't even think it's like a charitable contribution. It's like for workplace activities.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like Cinco de Mayo, they did like chips and salsa.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's what I'm contributing to. And they didn't even do it on Cinco de Mayo. They did it on the before. So that was confusing.
This is a pretty road though.
It's very pretty. This place right here, it's Seeds Asparagus Farm.
Yeah.
Me and my daughter went pumpkin patch. Like picking pumpkins every year when she was little. And they do like,
It's like a helicopter and stuff.
they've got all kinds of weird stuff back there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very random. They've got like different trails and like swings over a little river. Very touristy.
Yeah.
Cute.
Yeah.
It's adorable. I didn't know they had all that there until this past year. We went with like one of our friends. Met like one of our friends and their mom. It was like a whole thing.
Yeah.
It's cute. We always just went up there and picked out pumpkins. That's all we did. They have like different activities on weekends. I had no idea.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
You guys go to like amusement parks and water parks and stuff like that?
Oh yeah, we've got passes to all the things.
Oh,
We do,
yeah?
yeah, there's Funland up here in Fredericksburg. It's like one of those arcade and outside like carnival rides.
Yeah.
So they've got go-karts, and they started doing season passes last year, which is awesome because now I can just ride go-karts anytime that I want to. I just flash my pass and I can ride as many times as I want to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's good as fuck. I love it, and it's like right there. But we also have King's Dominion passes. Passes to King's Dominion. So we do that pretty much every year. I'm a roller coaster whore. I love roller coasters. I was actually just there yesterday with my friend.
Oh yeah. No, I like coasters. I don't like the straight spinning rides though. That's
No, I don't think you do as a grown-up. I think that's a
Yeah.
grown-up thing. Like you
Yeah.
just kind of age out of the spinning rides that want to make you want to throw up.
yeah. I like going fast.
Yeah.
And I like
Like upside
loops and stuff
down.
like that.
Yeah.
Courses, that's fun.
Yeah.
But it's not
But
straight
just
spinning.
like a straight spinning
Yeah.
ride, like spinning and then spinning in a big circle. No, thank you.
Yeah.
Pass. A hard pass. So I actually had a spinal fusion surgery, emergency spinal fusion surgery.
Yeah.
After a car accident, like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So a lot of people like complain about how bad those things hurt, and it's really not that bad. I think they just kind of expect it to hurt, so it does. And 'cause I ride roller coasters like all the time, no problem. And like it's confusing to me. Maybe because it's an emergency, and so I'm not as old as the people that normally would get them, like based on, you know.
Maybe
age
it's
or-
subjective. Like like back problems can be like hard to figure out what's going wrong. For some people, it's just like a nerve being poked, and for other people, it's like it's not. I don't know.
I don't get
Sometimes back pain can just be tough to figure out to deal with.
it. And actually, not sure how
That's my thing. What were we saying?
I had a problem with my sciatic nerve before the surgery,
Yeah.
and after I haven't had so many problems with it.
Oh.
I'm not sure if it's just because now I know what real pain is, so it doesn't bother me.
Oh, okay.
go, come back. It's like round trip twice a weekend.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Oh, it's just for a weekend that you'll.
Well, during the school year.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And he said more in the summer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mostly. Well, I had a different job last summer, so I'm not exactly sure how that's going to work out this year because I work literally like 1 block away from where I live.
Yeah.
So that's not so much anymore. Now I'm 20 minutes. Like my parents are 10 minutes down the road. She's actually a very responsible 12-year-old. So like she stays by herself, but I can't imagine her wanting to just sit there by herself. And she has friends over right now because I'm working on weekends. So she's like elected one of her friends to come over pretty much every weekend, and she's fine. She's got really good friends. They're all really good kids. It's very surprising to me because I'm not a good 12-year-old. I actually don't even know how I got a good one. And yeah, but her friends' parents are not just gonna let them like hang out there for an entire summer. So yeah, I'm a little nervous about how that's gonna pan out.
Yeah, it's always surprising. Like my sister was the wild child and was always up to some kind of shenanigans.
Right.
And I was
mischievous.
yeah, and I was the quiet child. We were, like from the same people, two very very different personalities.
Yeah, me and my sister.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've grown up, but I'm still unique. Like I'm not very traditional in most sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In which ways?
I bounce around from jobs and like I'm pretty good at adulting. Like I keep a job. Like I don't. The most I've been unemployed was 2 months since my daughter's been alive.
Yeah.
So and that was just recently back in February. And I just got very tired of adulting. Had a whole issue. Which was not fun. And then I got out of it and went and, participated back in life again. Unfortunately, I chose the job that I did because it was easy. And it sucks and I don't like it. It's the people. Like the job doesn't suck. The job is super easy and I'm actually really good at it. Like they've got numbers like for call centers and my numbers are all really good. It's just all the rules and extra things that go along with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, if you were switching jobs, what would you kind of be looking for?
Yeah, see that's the problem. I don't know. Because I was doing some management work. I was doing like office stuff and then some receiving stuff also. And it took on a lot of responsibility. And I'm not very good at delegating.
Yeah.
And so like the things that should have been delegated more, that would have, I think, in turn made my job less miserable.
Yeah.
I just took those on too and then, started being angry about it. Angry doesn't really suit me. It's not my thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I like never get angry. It takes a lot for me to get angry. Like I'll be like annoyed by something, but like.
Right, like temporary, but not like.
Like it doesn't.
Extended.
Yeah. It doesn't hang
I
out.
was starting to be that person.
Yeah.
It's not good.
And did you grow up in this area too?
No. Military. I think I was 5 when we moved away.
Oh, okay. I was just there yesterday morning.
Yeah. So it's a lot more grown up than when I moved away from there like 15 years ago. It's crazy when I go back there now. Like traffic always sucked, but I mean there's like literally just things everywhere. Like there's no place that there's not a shopping center. And it was a little bit more laid back.
I was warned about Newport News. I heard can be a rough area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It can be. It's been like that for quite some time.
So, Newport News, Norfolk, and one other place I was warned about in the area.
Hampton?
Probably.
Probably Hampton.
small town to small town.
Right, but I mean, like in a city, not everybody is going long distances.
Yeah.
So that would obviously.
There's a lot more, thought to hitchhiking out of a city. You can't just be in the downtown core with your thumb out.
Right.
No one's going anywhere. You have to like get to the end of town. Usually you can't be on the highway itself. You have to be on an on-ramp because it's illegal to be on the highway.
Right.
So you hitchhike at the top.
Safety concern.
Yeah.
So it makes sense.
It does make sense. So I'll be on an on-ramp, some random on-ramp on the outskirts of town, but you kind of have to transit out there unless you want to walk 15 miles, depending on how big the city is.
Right.
It's
and
a
would
hassle.
you have to walk through, like if there's a sidewalk and all that?
That's
fun
true,
stuff?
and the United States isn't made for pedestrians.
No, definitely
They
not.
did not really take that into consideration. So you walk across these bridges over highways, and there's no shoulder at all. Like you kind of are playing in traffic.
Yeah, that's how that bridge was. Like right before I picked you up, there's a bridge to Warsaw, like 17. I think it's like 17,360 right there. I think. And there's no sidewalk there. Like there's no access.
I don't
to
understand how they
walk
can. People are gonna, and I've seen lots of those bridges with nothing, and there's still people walking across them. People are gonna walk across
Oh
bridges.
yeah, people do it.
Like,
I don't think you're allowed to.
but like if you don't have a car, how are you gonna get across the bridge?
Right. Yeah, it's not set up strategically, obviously.
Like I've walked across some pretty sketchy bridges on this trip. Most other countries have it set up so you can kind of walk across bridges, because inevitably there's gonna be people walking across a bridge.
Right.
But not here. Not here.
So, have you looked into this area at all?
As far as hitchhiking goes?
Yes.
I have
as
not.
far as where you would want to transition?
Let me see. Let me look at a map. Are we coming up to where you're going?
Yes.
Okay.
And I don't mind going a little bit out of my way. Like,
Yeah.
if you have a more ideal location within 5 miles.
Okay.
Like, this
Oh,
is
so-
right off 95. Like, 95 is right up here.
Oh, okay. If I'm trying to get to Washington, I might be able to work that on-ramp. Might actually be my best way to get into Washington. Is that the 90?
It would be, 95. So it's up here, but,
And straight's Route 1?
well, that's 95 right there.
Oh, okay.
But the on-ramp is up here a bit, and there's nothing but like seedy hotels right before that. So
Kind of a rough area?
I wouldn't say rough. Heavy drug traffic. So I guess it depends on your take. I wouldn't assume that you would get picked up easier from right here. The Central Park location is nicer.
Uh-huh.
It's a nicer area. Which is like the next exit up.
Oh, okay. Is it... I don't want you to take me on your way.
I don't mind.
You think that would be a better on-ramp?
I would think that would be a better location.
Okay. But yeah, I think if anyone's going to be going anywhere, they're probably going to take the interstate over the state highway, I'm guessing. Do you think?
Over the state highway?
The what's it, the one here?
Oh, on Route 1?
To get to Washington? I'm guessing most of the one's going to be local traffic.
It would be more local traffic.
Yeah.
Okay.
As long as I'm on the very start of the on-ramp, it should be okay.
Right. Well, this is Route 1 right here. If you're thinking of staying on 1 and not going 95, because you're right, there would be more local traffic. And
whereas on the interstate, you know someone's going somewhere. I think I'm gonna do 95 just so I can get. I think people are more likely going to Washington on the interstate.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this right here would be the interstate, like on the other side of this bridge.
Yeah.
So
this is the
seedy
kind of
hotel.
seedy hotel area
On the other side.
ramp.
Yes.
Okay. And there's one up there. Okay. Let's see.
And then the next one up is like what is this? 123, I think is the exit. Or is that it? I don't know, but it's like 2 miles up maybe.
Okay.
So it's not like super far, and I can turn around and be back in time for work. It's not inconvenient.
Appreciate that.
Like if I were asking people for a ride or hitchhiking, I would want to be in the other location.
Okay. All right.
Like this is what you got. Like this is the interstate right here. So it's gonna be like backed up for a while, and then like there's a light. It's very poorly timed. So people are usually angry when they get onto this ramp.
Perfect.
So
that's the emotion you want to have people
when you're
experiencing when they're trying to Oh yeah, it's a long backed up on ramp. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is not where I would choose to get on. Let's see, 95. Trying to like picture the 95 ramp from the other direction, like which one would be better.
Like, do you know what it looks like? Is there a spot where they can kind of pull over on the other one?
Oh yeah, I mean, cause this is somewhere you could pull over.
Yeah, this
and
one
there's
looks
like a pretty good straight stretch. Oh yeah, so that's gonna be the difference. Okay.
Is the other one not good for pulling over?
No, from which direction? And coming from the downtown direction is going to be better.
Yeah.
For you. Because the other one is like a on and off, and it sucks a lot. So, like, where does the ramp end, per se, like, as far as legality?
Like, there's a sign there that says no pedestrians, no bicycles. I can't walk past that sign.
Okay. I don't pay attention to road signs.
Oh, okay. that's kind of
Those ones everybody should pay more attention to.
What was that one?
Slower traffic keep right.
Yes, that's a good one.
Like, I would plaster the entire fucking highway with that.
They don't read them.
Well, that's why you have to plaster them.
And like make them flashing. And,
yes.
It's like part of me is like, oh, that's such a beautiful shoulder for hitchhiking on, but everyone's going, 70 plus. So it's not the best for hitchhiking.
No.
But then the roads where it's good for hitchhiking as far as slower traffic and stuff like that, they have no shoulder.
Yeah.
No one can pull over safely.
Yeah, they're definitely not designed for pedestrians. that's gonna be the shitty
going on.
one.
Yeah.
So north would be that way. So that's gonna be the better ramp.
These people are going and then turning. There's a bunch of construction, which isn't good. Some construction cones. Like the other one might not be.
No, there's like not a lot of space. Like
On this one?
ramp-wise. No, not on this one. On the one going like on this side of the road.
Yeah, on that side of the road. Yeah, and it's turning the whole time. This one they've got construction, which can be annoying. But the other interesting on ramp might not be in the best area, but there was a spot to pull over for sure.
Okay.
Before that sign.
So the other one?
Are we turning around and going past that one? This one right here? Are we gonna drive past it? I just couldn't really get a good
Right
look at it.
here?
Or how are you getting back to where we were going?
I haven't really thought about it.
Oh, okay.
Where do you want let off?
Like the other on-ramp on the interstate looked better than this one because people are just kind of like merging, but they're still going fast and turning onto the on-ramp here.
Okay. So
where the other one
back on Route 1?
Yeah.
Okay, very good.
Route 1 has on-ramps too? Wow.
Well, that's where we just came from, was Route 1.
Oh, that was Route 1. Okay.
And where we're going to now?
I'm getting all mixed up. I thought Route 1 just was like, your smaller highway, and then 95 was like your big on-ramp highway.
No, they're all like just roads that people like regular traffic.
Yeah. This is
right here. This is Route 3.
Okay.
So Route 3 is going to smack back into 2 or 3 lights back up.
Okay.
And so I was going to go back in that direction towards the ramp we just came off of, like basically going in a big circle.
Oh, okay.
Because that's what you wanted to do, right?
I really don't. What do you think would be best way to try? I'm really sorry.
Well, since the construction's right there,
Route 1.
the one that we got onto the interstate from would probably be the more ideal.
Yeah.
Not as far as location, but as far as access.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would choose to be away from the seating motels, but there's construction, so you would kind of blend in with construction people right there.